I would like to request Dr. Sangeeta Gosai Madam just to enlighten us with your blessings. Dr. Sangeeta Gosai Madam, please.
Namaskar. I am really very much thankful and grateful to BHU. I am not taking any names because now I know most of the names. If I take the names, then the time will be shortened. So I also I met Sangeeta here, Sangeeta Pandit. So two Sangeetas are here. And it was my pleasure that I met her in Odisha in Utkal University of Culture while we were in the Viva of a PhD. So it is so nice, after so many years I'm meeting her and sharing the stage with her. And thank you who was introducing me. He said to enlighten, but I am here to be enlightened and getting that from yesterday. So I'll just give you the basic ideas. So people say, somebody says Odissi music, somebody says Odissi, and somebody says another in a very peculiar way. But we should say this is Odissi music. And many people say Odosso music. So first we should know what is our music, which gives us the identity. So all about the basic understanding. So music is the greatest art form. Everybody knows that. It is, all the Shastras also describe that. So Utkal, which is also known as the land of Odisha, the holy land of Jagannath, is known for its excellence in the sphere of arts. The pursuit of excellence in art, sculpture, music, and literature is one of the defining features of the Indian culture. Rich in musical tradition, the fertile land of Odisha has produced a rich harvest in the form of Odissi dance and music. Exuberance of human feelings has always sought expression either in rhythmic movements of the body or in melodious modulations of voice. So historical evidences suggest that in Odisha, music and dance were being seriously pursued under royal patronage right from 2nd century BC. So you can just judge how ancient is our music. And that by around 10th century AD, Odissi music had crystallized into a distinctive classical form. The treatises unmistakably point to the fact that Odissi is one among the few schools of Indian classical music, and it has a distinctive system of raga and tala and a characteristic style of rendition that is lyrical and its movement with wave-like ornamentations. Since it is a performing art, I will also perform and hint upon what I am describing. So I will not bore you giving a very much theoretical part, just the hint so that you can also know what was the background, how it came into existence. So the tradition has always two components, the written and the oral. Of the many treatises written on this distinctive tradition of music, the bulk were written between 16th and 18th century. 5 of these treatises, such as Gita Prakasha, Sangeeta Narayan, Sangeeta Kalpalata, they are now available in parts, and some are there as a palm leaf manuscripts. The history of Odisha's musical tradition goes back to the 2nd century BC, as is evident from the documentary records of historic arts explicitly reflected on the rock edicts of Hathigumpha of King Mahameghavana Kharavada in Udayagiri at Bhubaneswar. Drawing conclusion from the available archaeological evidences, historical facts, literary and documentary proofs, as well as oral tradition handed down from generation to generation, along with style of presentation and grammatical and technical aspects, it is not difficult to see why Odissi is significantly one of the important streams of Indian classical music with a rich treasure of musical renderings like Chanda, Champu, Chaupadi, Chautisha, and the lyrics of Gita Govinda of Jayadev, among many others. So, Odissi music is the reconciliation of harmony with melody, which loses nothing of its essential quality of the classical music. The individual character of Odissi music makes every recital an enjoyable exercise in interpretation and self-expression. It is very subtle. It characterizes and distinguishes itself by the elements of spontaneous creativity and embellishment of the melody and rhythm with a vibrated movement. Text is the body of an Odissi song and bhava or mood is the soul. In Odissi music, the insistence is more on the emotion and lyrical impulse. An elegant blend of text and mood and proportionate musical elements is abundant in Odissi music. The use of gamakas give a special flavor and a special color as well as special entity and distinctiveness to Odissi music. And geographically, Odisha is so situated that for centuries it has been the meeting point of the cultures of the north and south. It is therefore natural that the Odissi tradition has not only been influenced by the two major schools of Indian classical music, it has also influenced them in a larger extent. So the salient features of music, it has an age-old tradition. It has a system of raga along with its core ragas, a system of tal which is unique. It has a distinct rendering style. But keeping in view the language, literature and rendering style, further division has been done for guiding the performances. The special features in its rendering style is its medium pace in singing. The first thing is we have two traditions as I explained now, one oral and the other one, yes. So the oral tradition is the base of Odissi music. And you will be surprised, we don't know who has tuned the songs. But from our great gurus and who were alive, those have been documented also. So you hear the same tuning. How is it possible? That means the lineage is carried on till now. So while I will explain about Champu and Chandas, those two are very major component of Odissi music. The Odissi style, it is further divided raganga. So when you sing a rag, that is the rendition style is different. So it follows a strict grammar. But when it comes to bhavanga, so it is little liberal. So we have in front our Hindustani music. So raga, they follow all the grammar and all as usual. But when you come to bhava, it doesn't mean that raganga, it doesn't have any bhava or emotion or mood. It has, but in bhavanga, grammar is little less, like Thumri, Kajri, Dadara, Chaiti. It can be a mixture of two ragas or more. And then we have a Dhruva Padanga or Dhrupadanga. So that is mainly based on Tal. Tal is the dominant part of that. Then comes Natyanga. These four, if we remember, then we know the rendition style of Odissi music. So Natyanga, as the name suggests, there is a theatrical element or drama, which is sung in a very lighter mood, describing or divine love play or a festival, which is very quick and touches the heart of each and everyone. Because we all know in Jagannath called, so Bara Masa Tera Parva. So we have more than that. For each and every festival, songs are there which is sung in the temples. Then we come the other genre which come under the repertoire of Odissi. So they are Champu, Chanda, Chautisa, Gita Govinda, Bhajan, Janana, Pallavi, and so on. So where I am speaking today under the auspices of this Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja's chair. So he has enriched Odissi music. And following him, his contemporaries also wrote so many beautiful lyrics, and until now it is just carrying on. So first we come to, so I feel, as I described now, Champu, Chanda, all the which comes under the Odissi music. Sometimes people ask, what is Odissi music? Chanda is Odissi. Champu is Odissi. Yes, they all are the components of the big genre Odissi. So we'll start from Chanda of Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja. So what is Chanda? Many people ask me, but Chanda is very special to Odissi music. Chanda is Chanda. We can just interpret that way. And these are the metrical lines. And according to those lines, the tune has been directed to us. We don't know who were the directors, but such great composers. So who have given that has come through oral tradition. So while I was the director of Odissi Research Center and working there, so we have documented, we called all the senior artists, not the artists also, even the farmers. Yesterday, someone was saying that that very popular lines of Kabivara, Bile bole chasa antapure jasa pathe pantha rustomana. So those things happened because we called random from villages, but they sang. When we asked them, please sing Chokhi, so they all sang in the same tune. We asked Rasapulya, so the name which I am saying, they are the name of the Chanda or the tune of the Chanda. So we have many Chanda Bruttas. Bruttas, and people are sometimes also misguided for the printing mistakes. In Chanda we don't have ragas. We have the swaras or Brutta. So according to the metrical lines only it has been fixed. So I would like to give you an example of Chanda that is called Chokhi, which is very popular. I am taking it from Vaidehisa Vilasa. Bitalaku alingana kari janhavi sohana. Bitalaku alingana kari janhavi sohana. Hare sura baratapa charudhara se bahe makara ketana uchana rati samana urita hoichi puni ase sarase विद्या हैमवती पदरे विद्या हैमवती पदरे विषकण्ठ तोषदानी बेनी मातरे. So this is Chokhi. If you ask anyone, please sing, any elderly person, so he will sing the same tuning. So I am giving you another example. So in any book, you all can sing if you open the book, and if it is written Chokhi Vrutta, so you can just sing this tuning to all the Chokhis. So I am presenting a lyric of Kavivar Kavi Gangadhar Meher in Chokhi from his Tapaswini Mahakavya. Mangale aila usa bikacha rajiva drusa janaki darsana drusa hrudaye bahi कर पल्लवे निहार मुक्ता धरी उपहार सतींक बासबाहार प्रांगणे रही कलकंठ कंठे कहिला कलकंठ कंठे कहिला दर्शन दिया सती राति पाहिला. See, that's only the metrical pattern, the lines only, it has been named as, it fit into that. That is the beauty of Chanda. Then I'll just give you 2-3 more examples of Chanda. Then I'll come to Champu. It's very popular on Vachalya Rasa, written by Abhimanyu Samanta Singhar. Mo Pada Manikare. So that Vrutta is called Jayanta. धीरे घेन काननरे कृष्ण विलंबिता धीरे घेन काननरे कृष्ण विलंबिता वात्सल्य ममता घेनी हे वात्सल्य ममता घेनी भाडुछन्ति मत मुकळा मणिकरे मुकळा मणिकरे वृद्ध काळे तुही मोर एकाई नंदन रे वृद्ध काळे तू मोर एकाई नंदन हृदताप विनाशने हृदताप विनाशने तू हरि चंदन मोकळा मणिकरे मोकळा मणिकरे. Just see with the language how the tune matches, and we don't know who has composed the tuning. So how they were so great composers and the maestros of music without any training. And I'll give another one, that is in Chanda, Asada Sukla Bani. Bani means the speech or the katha. So Vrutta and Bani also means the same thing. That only depends on the metrical pattern, the lines. First line 13, second line 9. So like that, whatever chanda or whatever metrical lines the poet wants, he can take. It's a very popular song from Lavanyavati. So Lavanyavati is sending the clouds as the messenger. रमणी रतन मेघ को चाही कहबू मेघरे कांत को जाई एते दिन किंपा विलंब कले काली परिकी कंट करिथिले परि मते पर कि विचारुथिबे दिनु अंतर. So let me tell you, Odissi music give more stress on the language. So that is why in raga sargam is less, but rag is there. We have core ragas. The rendition style is different. So language cannot be distorted. Like in Hindustani music, there is permission. They can pia bo, lay, they can bring it upward, but we cannot do priyo ko hile. So that distortion of word is never allowed in Odissi, and the lyrics are quite longer. But in Hindustani we sing one bandish of 4 lines, in Bilambit, in Drut. But in Odissi we have to justify the literature, because literature and language and tuning and the rhythm, it has to be, you can say, hand in gloves. So we have to take all these 4 things into rendition style. So now another poem written by Kavi Samrat. रमणी रतन मेघ को चाही कहबू रे मेघ कांत को जाई एते दिन किंपा विलंब कले काली परिकी कंट करिथिले परि मते पर कि विचारु थिबे दिनु अंतर करि मते पर. So this is Ashada Sukhayvani. So I think you have understood Chanda. So at what time I have to finish? Just tell me the time.
You take your time
Okay.
till the people are immersed.
Then I'll give you another example of one of my favorite Chanda of Kavi Samrat again. That is Rasakulya. See, sometimes they ask why they are giving the name Rasakulya, and many books also have printed Rasakulya, Rusikulya, Rasakoila. So, but everything is giving Rasa is there. So, without Rasa, no Odissi song, no Chanda. So, Rasakulya perhaps it gives you very nice mood. And so that is why they have given this name. And Rasa Koila also, it starts with Rasa, and maybe near Rusikulya river. So by that they have all this to be researched, and from here also we can bring out the ragas on which they are set. So Sita Swayamvar. विभूषण पुष्पे जाकांति जाण विभूषण करी कन्या को आण वाराणसी रे पद देई आसु वरण करी राम मन तो सुसे बोली देले क ଶିକଜେ ବୋଳି ଦେଲା ପ୍ରାୟ ଗୋଳି ଚନ୍ଦନକୁ ହୋଇଲେ ରଘୁ ବଂଶୀକଜେ. So this is Rasakulla. And another, this is a difficult one, how Kavi Samrat explains the clouds are coming and the youthful lady. So how she is expressing her agony to her friend. देखी नब कालिका बकालिका मालिका आली कालिका कांतस्मरी. That is Kamodi Brutta. We have a rag Kamodi, but the notes are different. So this is Kamodi Brutta, and we also sing Kamodi Rag. So in Kamodi Rag we have Mino Noyana. That's a very popular Odissi song. So when I come to Raga, I'll tell you. And this is called Tala Tripota, 7 beats. देखी न बकालिका मालिका आली कालिका कांत स्मरी. रक्षा के मन्ते करी मत करी गति की एवंत विचारी से सहचरी भावे बंचिले ए कालकू कथा थिब काल कालकू एके तो क्षीण दिन हेला दुर्दिन दिन न लभू बल्लभ मेळकू रे सहचरी. So I think I'll keep the chandas here. Then we will move to Champu. What is Champu? So if you ask anyone, Champu, it is also another form of writing. And Kavi Surya Baladev Ratha, he is considered as the most popular poet of Chanda. It's Champu. So he has written many Champus, but Kishoro Chandrananda Champu. Why the name is like this? Kishoro Chandrananda. Who is Kishoro Chandra? Anybody, the students? Who is Kishoro Chandra? Any idea? Kishoro Chandra is Krishna. Kishoro Chandrananda.
Nando or Nanno?
Na. Seta bhul. Anano hela muho. Kintu that is a wrong thing. We are just continuing. This is Kishoro Chandrananda Champu, with which Kishoro Chandra gets pleasure. That is. And when people say Kishoro Chandrananda Champu, many people say, so that there we just interpret Anano is face, so Kishoro Chandra ka muha anusare Champu. But it is, I think, many people also have written, this is Kishoro Chandrananda Champu. But the speciality of this, many Champus are there, simple 1 or 10 Champus individually, separately written. But this is an epic, Kishoro Chandrananda Champu, which corresponds to our note Ka to Ksha, all the consonants. So each line, each stanza starts with that same alphabet, from Ka to Ksha. So how many alphabets we have? 34. So we have 34 alphabets. But I'll tell you one interesting thing. So when we were trying to document this, inviting many people who knew this the champu tunings. So all of them came and many people sang chokhi 2-3 tunings according to them. But we found out one major tuning which I just sang. That was for chokhi. And in Rasakulya also only one tuning we found. Majority sang that, so we took that. But in Champu, when we did, so all the songs they sang at the same tuning. Ki helare kahito nuai bharatire, then kharapatu helure, galani to gala katha sangato. But two alphabets, Ga and Cha. So we could not get the majority. All were equal. 3 songs on rag and 3 songs on traditional tuning. So we had to record 36 songs instead of 34. We had to add that because they were also equally popular. So this is a description of Sri Radha and Sri Krishna, how they were united. This is it has the theatrical element, and Lalita is the bridge who tries to bring them together. So first thing, Ka Champu, it is in Rag Saberi. Ki helare kahito nuhai bharatire. Bharati means in words. Radha sees Krishna from the one of the ghata near the bank of river. The other side she has seen Krishna. So she comes and expresses her to her friend, confides that I am in love with Krishna. You have to bring him anyhow. So ki helare kahito nuhi bharatire. Ki hela are ki hela are kahita nuhoi kahita nuhoi bharati re ki hela are Heli kadamba latara kuliki syamora tara tejase ravi sutara tire kampi mora kale bara hoi gala ara para jahaku darai tara tire ki hela are. So can you find the difference of rendering in Chanda and Champu? So I always say if only Champu, all the Champus are sung and all the ragas have been mentioned and all the talas have been mentioned and nobody knows who has composed. 34 songs are there. So the story, you also hear the story, you will enjoy. So she is waiting for Lalita and Radha told what she felt near the Rabi Sutta, near Yamuna. So the friend immediately say, "Tu gayi काम से, खराब तू हेलु रे, तेरा वो क्या करे? आमे ओडिया रे कोचे तू चारी पांजी रु गलु, एमिति लोको संगे रे तू भलो पाइलु मु कौन करिवि?" तो मैं क्या करूँ तो कृष्ण तो क्या द लैंग्वेज हाउ ही हैज़ रिटन खरा पतु हेलु रे तू खराब हो गई खेड़ा लोड़ा खंजन आखी की साहस कलु रे तू इतना ब्यूटीफुल है सब कुछ है पर तू ऐसे दुस्साहस कैसे की खर्ब हुई खर्ब इज ए ड्वार्फ तू तो ड्वार्फ है फिर जो इतना बड़ा पारिजात का पेड़ है तो उसके हाथ उधर तो बढ़ा ली अपना इतना वो तू वो फूल को चाह रही है खेदो बीज दुख का जो बीज है वो तू अपने दिल में ही बोली ठीक है आजकल का रोमांटिक सॉन्ग से ये कुछ कम नहीं है बहुत ज़्यादा है इतना सुंदर लैंग्वेज में एक्सप्रेशन दिए हैं खरा पतु हेलु रे खरा पतु हेलु रे खेल लोड़ खंज नाखी की सास कलु पतु हेलु रे सो छेड़खानी जैसा होता है ना तो एक ट्यूनिंग देखिए ऐसे ही किए है दोनों सखियों के आपस की बात है तो इन द थर्ड सॉन्ग गलानी तो गला कथा रे संगात जो होना था वो हो गया तो मेरे को इतना दुख हुआ है करके आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू यू हैव टू टेक आउट me from this agony. गलानी तो गला कथा रे संगात गलानी तो गला कथा गुपते सिलामु तोते पचारिली गुपते सिलामु तोते पचारिली बड़ी पड़ी बारू व्यथरे संगात गलानी तो गला कथा So this is the song where Radha tries to convince her Sakhi जो होना था सो हो गया सो प्लीज हेल्प मी अगर दर्द ना होता तो मैं तो तेरे को बोलती नहीं है तो हाउ दे हैव डन दिस ट्यूनिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू द लिरिक सो दिस गोज ऑन लाइक दिस इन घ चंप I forgot to tell you this Galani to Gala Katha Sangato this has been set in Adatadi. And I told you in Ga and Jha, we had to include two tunings. This is one tuning, other is rag based, that is Poraj. I sang the traditional tuning which is very popular. And it is based on a tal called Adatadi, that is 14 beats, and that is nowhere in any other musical systems. Na Hindustani, na Carnatic or Western classical. It is very unique to Odissi repertoire only. That is da da dina kardak dina da dina kartak dina da da dina. It all go adatadi one bit after. So that is called adatadi. So many Odias must have heard Pullo Rasiare Monomoro Chui Chui Ja. So Balkrishna Das had tuned that in Adatadi. But in Calcutta they tried so much, and the Calcutta musicians and the artists, it was very difficult for them. So it was changed to Jyotitad. So which is very simple. Da dina, da da dina, ta tina, ta ta tina. But if it goes like dina, da dina, dina, da dina. So it was quite difficult. So that I am just giving you little example of that, which was very popular. And ফুলর সিয়ারে মন মো ছুঁই ছুঁই যা যা ফুলর সিয়ারে মন মো ছুঁই ছুঁই যা যা তো লাগিবি কষি চাহিছি মো কাজি তো লাগিবি কষি চাহিছি মো আজি গুঞ্জন দে যা যা ফুলর সিয়ারে মন মো ছুঁই ছুঁই যা যা and she must be understanding the gamakas, the style of rendition, how it is different from other. Then they are saying ghenai. This is rag kamodi. Again I was telling you, I sang that Dekhi Nava Kalika Chanda, that is in kamodi brutta, but this is rag kamodi. ঘেনাই আম্বে যেতে কহিলু রে ঘেনাই আম্বে যেতে কহিলু রে ঘেনিলু নাহি বাড়া পহিলু রে ঘেনাই আম্বে যেতে কহিলু রে. Now the Sakhis are telling, we told you from the beginning, don't go there. You went and you have earned this. So how can we help you? Then I was talking about Drupadanga. So the letter is Mua, but Nua Natta Pattali Mukuta. 2 lines for Drupadanga. And this will go on till Ksha. So we'll stop this in Wa. This is Rag Amra Pancham. This is one of the core rag of Odissi. Nua Nata Patali Mukuta He nahi ki Sri Anga Sukha Nua Nua Nota Nua Nota. This is the Drupadanga style. So now I will give one example of Gita Govinda. Gita Govinda is very much included. It is the, you can say, without a Gita Govinda, the Odissi music recital or dance recital is not complete. So one of my favorite Gita Govinda, tuned by Pandit Bhuvaneshwar Mishra. And yesterday also, the 2 lines we saw in that incredible Odisha. So that song was there, which I had sung. Only 2 lines. Sakhi keshi mathana mudaram Sakhi he keshi mathana mudaram Ramaya maya sa madana manoratha Ramaya maya sa मदन मनोरथ रमय मया सह मदन मनोरथ रमय मया सह मदन मनोरथ भावितया सविकारं भावितया सविकारं सखी केशी मथन मुदारम. So this is a sample of Gita Govind, and I'll give you one of the Natyanga. Everybody knows that. देखो गो सखी देखो गो आगो सखी देखो गो राधा माधव चली देखो गो मणि विमान आसे झूली झूली मणि विमान आसे झूली झूली देखो गो आगो सखी देखो गो राधा माधव चली देखो गो. So that was Natyango. I think I have almost touched major aspects, but now to end. So do you find difference in the rendering of all the three styles? Yes or no? So I'll just sing one line of three styles in one rag. See, first I'm singing rag Bhupali in Hindustani style. जब से तुम संग लागली जब से तुम संग लागली पीतन वेली प्यारे बलवाओ रे जब से तुम संग लागली जब से तुम संग लागली. So now in Carnatic style. गण गण सुंदरा गण गण सुंदरा करुणा रस मंदिरा करुणा रस मंदिरा అది పిలుపో మేలు కొలుపో నీ పిలుపో పేలు కొలుపో అది మధుర మధుర మధురమో ఓంకారో పాండురంగ పాండురంగ గణ గణ సుందరా. Then comes Odissi. मोहन मन किए मोहिला गो मोहन मन किए मोहिला गो আজি মো आशा वृथा होइला गो मोहन मन किए मोहिला गो. Thank you. रत्ती सुख सारे गीत को बिंदु. अच्छा 2 lines गाउची. रत्ती सुख सारे गतमभिसारे मदन न कुरु नितम्बिनी गमन विलम्बना न कुरु नितम्बिनी गमन विलम्बना न कुरु नितम्बिनी गमन विलम्बना अनुसरातं हृदयेशं धीर समीरे यमुना तीरे धीर समीरे यमुना तीरे वसति वने वनमाली वसति